Hey guys, welcome to the second video. Today we'll study scaling and rotation. I hope you all would have learned the translation matrix. Now what is scaling? Scaling is increase or decrease in the size of object. That is, size changes. For example, this is a picture of 4 by 3 and its size changes to 6 and 8. So it is 4 into 2, 8 and 3 into 2, 6. So this increase in the size is nothing but scaling. In translation, we saw that new point was, we saw new point P dash was X dash Y dash and P was XY. This was a new point and this was a old point. But here, translation was moving of an object from one position to other. But here scaling, X dash will become Sx into X and Y dash will become Sy into Y. Now, what is Sx and what is Sy? Sx is scaling in X-axis and Sy is scaling in Y-axis. Like here, Xx was 2 and Sy was 2, that is 3 into 2, 6. Now, by completing the variables, x dash is Sx into X plus 0 into Y and Y dash is 0 into X plus Sy into Y. Now, a matrix become X dash Y dash is equals to Sx 0 and here 0 Sy. These are X coordinate and this is Y. X into Y. Now, this is the matrix if the size of object increase. This is the matrix if size of object increases. Now, what if size of object is reduced? So, यहाँ पर जो matrix है means basically here the scaling in x-axis and y-axis, these two factors will only be affected, that is x dash y dash 1 upon Sx, here 0, 0, 1 upon Sy, x, y. Because size is reduced, for example, some size of an object was 4, so it is reduced to 2. So 4 into 1 by 2, that is 1 upon Sx or 1 upon Sy. So guys, this is all about scaling. If the size of object increases, this will be the matrix, and if the size of object is reduced, then you have to learn this matrix. So conclusion, अगर object का size increase हो रहा है, if the size is increased, then our scaling matrix is and if the size of object is decreased, तो मैट्रिक्स क्या होगी, x dash y dash is equals to 1 upon sx 0 0 1 upon sy x y. This is the most important point you guys have to remember. Now let's start rotation. In further videos, we will practice the examples of scaling. First, we should learn the theoretical concepts. Now, what is rotation? And यहाँ पे हमें याद रखना है कि translation was additive. There we added dx. Translation was additive. There we added dx, dy. But scaling is multiplicative in nature. Here we multiplied sx and sy. Now, what is rotation? This is point P at an angle alpha, and this is point P dash at an angle theta. This is R, this is R. The coordinate of point P, xy, and the coordinate of point P dash, that is x dash and y dash. I hope this picture is clear. And initially the angle was alpha, but after rotation, initially angle is alpha. After rotation, it will be alpha plus theta. Okay. So what is x? Our x point will become r cos alpha. And what is y? R sin alpha. As if you know that sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse and cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. And our x dash will become r cos alpha plus theta, and y dash will become r sin alpha plus theta. Now if we expand the terms, that is cos of alpha plus theta, sin of alpha plus theta, and multiply them with the r, then we'll be able to solve the matrix. Now what is cos of a plus b? That is cos of alpha plus theta, cos alpha plus cos alpha into cos theta minus sin alpha into sin theta. And what is sin of alpha plus theta? Sin alpha into cos theta plus cos alpha into sin theta. Now let's write down the formulas. This is cos alpha cos theta minus sin alpha sin theta. This was x dash, and y dash is r into sin alpha into cos theta plus cos alpha into sin theta. Okay. Now multiplying them with the r and substituting the values of x and y, we get x dash as x cos theta minus y sin theta, and y dash is y cos theta plus x sin theta. I hope that you know how to multiply this thing. X dash y dash cos theta minus sin theta, and sin theta cos theta. These are the coordinate of x, that is cos theta sin theta, and of y minus sin theta and cos theta, x and y. Okay guys, you can write down this formula, it's very important. Now, is this rotation clockwise or this rotation is anti-clockwise? if in question it is not mentioned that you have to rotate the point clockwise or anti-clockwise, then by default it is anti-clockwise, because basically we start our rotation like this. So this is anti-clockwise. So this matrix was for anti-clockwise, or you can say counter-clockwise. And so our formula becomes, for anti-clockwise rotation, x dash y dash is equals to cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha, 0 0, and here x y. Now we'll convert it into 3 by 3 matrix. Here 1, here 0 0 1, and here 1. Okay, here angle can be alpha or angle can be theta. Now what if in question it is mentioned that the rotation is clockwise? Clockwise rotation means like this. This point P is rotated clockwise. So the basic changes are x dash y dash is equals to cos alpha sin alpha cos alpha, 0 0 1 0 0 x y 1. Now what are the basic changes? Here it is minus sin alpha. Here in anti-clockwise it was minus sin alpha, and for clockwise it's here minus sin alpha. So guys, this is the basic difference you have to remember. It's just the difference of sign and remaining is same. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, now let's see an example. Consider a triangle. Point A is 0 0, B is 3 5, and C is 6 3. This is a triangle. Now we have to rotate the triangle about origin 60 degree about origin. Here it is not mentioned that we have to rotate it clockwise or anti-clockwise. So by default we'll use anti-clockwise. So guys, what's the formula for anti-clockwise rotation? X dash y dash is equals to, you can solve by 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix. But further for composite transformation we need 3 by 3 matrix. So you have to practice by 3 by 3 only. Sin 60, cos 60. This is for example x1 by 1, this is x2 by 2, and this is x3 by 3. So here x coordinate 0, 3, 6, y coordinate 0, 5, 3. The picture of rotation, it looks like this. This is our triangle and it is rotated by 60 degree, like this way. So next, I hope you all know the value of sin 60, cos 60. If any problem, you can ask me in the comment section. In the next video, I'll solve it. So sin 60 is root 3 upon 2 and cos 60 is 1 by 2. And I hope you know how to multiply these two matrices. So by multiplication, first we'll substitute the value cos 60 1/2 minus sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sin 60 root 3 by 2, cos 60 1/2. So by matrix multiplication, x dash y dash is equals to 0 0 3 minus 5 root 3 upon 2, 6 minus 3 root 3 upon 2, 3 root 3 plus 5 upon 2, and 6 root 3 plus 3. Okay. Guys, if you have any problem related to matrix multiplication, you can comment below. So these are the three new points. This is x dash, this is y dash, and this is z dash. So this was our initial triangle with 3 points 0 0 3 5 6 3, and when we rotated the triangle by 60 degree, so a new point become 0 0, x dash was 0 0, y dash these 2 points, and z these 2 points. So these are our new points. So I hope you will remember the matrices. But guys, this was rotation about origin. Means a triangle was placed at origin and we rotated it by 60 degree or by any other angle. Now what if it is placed here at a point P, and now it is said that we have to rotate it by 60 degree or any other angle. That is rotation by a fixed point of triangle. Means after rotation it will be like this. Rotation with respect to a pivot point or rotation about fixed point. So here the formula will be different. First we have to bring this point to the origin, because we only know that how to rotate a matrix about origin, and this is the point which is from at some distance from origin. So first we have to bring this point to origin, and then we have to perform rotation and then again place the point to its original place. So basically क्या है, हमें इतना ही पता है कि किसी भी पॉइंट को या फिर ट्रायंगल को, फिगर को कैसे रोटेट करना है ओरिजिन से. बट अगर क्वेश्चन में मेंशन किया है दैट कि हमें ये पॉइंट ओरिजिन से इतने डिस्टेंस पर प्लेस्ड है, यहाँ से रोटेट करना है, तो न्यू पॉइंट्स क्या रहेंगे. बट वी नो द मैट्रिक्स फॉर्मूला अबाउट ओरिजिन. सो हम इसे इस ट्रायंगल को ओरिजिन पर लाएंगे, यहाँ पर रोटेशन परफॉर्म करके अगेन उस पॉइंट को वहीं पर प्लेस कर देंगे. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट कंपोजिट ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. So we will learn that topic in composite transformation. Means we have to multiply 2 to 3 matrices. First to bring here, that is translation, then perform rotation, second matrix, and third again to place it back. So 2 translations and 1 simultaneous rotation will perform this. Okay guys, now what we studied, let's make a quick revision. Just wait a second. What we learned today, let's do a quick revision. We learned scaling. If the size increases, the matrix become, we'll write only 2 by 2 matrices, x0, sy. You don't have to remember the proof or how the matrix come, just remember the formulas. This was if the size increase. If size decrease, it is x dash, y dash, 1 upon sx, 0, 0, 1 upon sy, x, y. This is about scaling. And rotation, this is for scaling, this is rotation. If क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ मेंशन किया है कि हमें रोटेट करना है एंड इट इज़ नॉट गिवन कि clockwise anti clockwise, so by default it is anti clockwise and the formula for anti clockwise is sin alpha cos alpha x y. And for clockwise, because if we have to do clockwise rotation, then in question they separately mention that to perform clockwise rotation. So for clockwise rotation, x dash y dash is equals to cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. So for scaling, here are the two changes: sx sy 1 upon sx 1 upon sy, and for rotation minus sin alpha, and here it is minus, just the difference of sign. So okay guys, that's it for today. If you have any problem related to matrix multiplication, you can comment below, and please subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon and share with your friend so that many of your friends can take benefit of this. Okay then, bye bye.